Hello, friendos. Welcome back. It is I, DrBossKey, and today we're going to try to play the very first version of the Interstellar Sentinel Alpha 0.4.0 build. Thank you, everyone that's been playtesting. We've been just going crazy over the last couple weeks. Excuse me. And we've got lots of changes in the build, and I'm about to ready to release a new one. I know it's a weekly cadence in this case, but I've got another buddy coming to town, and it's an opportunity. Anytime someone comes through, De Casa, DrBossKey, they now are subjected to a playtest. So they're all gamer buddies anyway. So, and even the ones that aren't super helpful. Anyways, why don't we hop over to it? All right. All right. We dropped in a new piece of music this week for level 1. Pretty exciting. All right. I'll see what other things we've got for commentary. Oh, I should check my volume levels. 1 second. 1 2 1 2. I think we can probably crank it up a tiny bit. I should just be careful. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right. All right. Okay, so some people were having issues, so we updated the dialogue. So we're actually telling you to shoot the dialogues at this point. So that was helpful. We're gonna do another pass on points and all that looks like. Turn this down on my side a little bit, so I'm not yelling over myself. Yeah, lots of good changes. Lots of good changes. I'm excited to play. We got updated animations for our teleporting portals. I need to double check. Oh, take a note. Oh, actually. 1 second. Oh. DrBossKey Alpha 0.4.0 playthrough. Can't spell. Play through. All right. And let's add ourselves. All right. So the note for myself after all that was what? It was, so I'm hanging out here. Oh, yeah. Okay. It is level select. Can we increase player ship speed? All right, a little bit of feedback that it takes a while to get to the bottom. Updated the language, trying to give people the best no risk situation to get their secrets. So add a little the animation there itself. 2 double arrows. I went through, made a pass.
Secret found.
Extra ship. Made a pass on apparently I only had one level where the guide rings where you need to stay in the area were actually on top of the player. So I fixed all of that. So hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier. People are usually just passing over the secrets and not able to get them. So I might need to make it a little bit easier, but it's also a secret. So, you know. All right. Okay, let's see here. Let's get this done. All right.
Super weapon online.
Adjusted the timing and invulnerability for a lot of the dialogues as well.
Super weapon online.
So people were getting them destroyed just a little too soon and by accident. So things like that dialogue we just finished.
Super weapon online.
Our textual reinforcements, they go away at this point. Good. Checking the one problem already. All right. Let me just fix the build. We've got 10,000 hit points. Those are developer hit points. That's not what we want for a playthrough. And we're back.
Super weapon online.
3 hit points. Made a new build. And away we go. It's been just super exciting to watch people playing the game and just to kind of see how they're interacting with it. Also, we're a bit on the easy side, but you know, it's part of development and tuning. Definitely don't want to make it super hard.
Ship repaired.
At least not for the first, and not for the first like intro to the game. First 4
Weapons
levels. So
upgraded.
that's why we have challenge levels.
Weapons ship repaired.
But there's some
Weapons
easy
up-
jobs
weapons
for us to
upgraded.
actually get to learn, so. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. We had this in the last build, but you can see the sports rides. Yeah.
Weapons upgraded. Weapons upgraded.
Also updated this weapon with a little bit more utility. Really excited to do the pass on the game with monster trophies. It's super fun.
Monster Trophy.
Updated the combo multipliers a little bit as well, trying to just teach you some of the basics. Give you some pro tips on awesome soul bits. Adjusted this as well, so you can basically you can stagger the soul bit hearts if you want by killing the dog, or you can stop and watch them now. So it makes it a little bit more dynamic. A lot of what was happening too fast for a lot of players, so they weren't really kind of grokking what was going on. I also didn't want to make the dialogue a crazy amount of health, because that would just be boring too. All right, new music track. We're gonna have to raise the volume on this thing.
Ship repaired. Ship repaired.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We're gonna do an OST for the game as well, for people that want to support the project and have that. That'll be super fun, I think.
Pacifist mode activated.
Made some tweaks to pacifist mode. This version now, thanks to some playtesting, you
Weapons
don't
upgraded.
lose your weapons at the end of pacifist mode.
Ship repaired.
So, we're gonna play with and see how that feels. I think it may change some of the core loop interactions with how you progress through the weapon sets. I really don't want people to necessarily just be able to stay, if they're going for the highest score, at the maximum. The maximum weapon set. So it's a little boring if things aren't changing, especially with the variety of weapons in the game. At least that's one of the core tenets we're going for.
Pacifist mode complete.
Oh, yeah,
Weapons
I still have a note about that. Boy. Yeah.
Ship repaired.
All right.
Ship
Got a
repaired.
multiplier going still. Oh, could have saved. Like I could have milked that a little bit more in terms of the
Monster Trophy.
the old tickle me plasma beams.
Hull damage.
Damn, it took damage. Busy enjoying plasma beamage.
Ship repaired.
Can't wait for the next version of the engine. It's going to make a lot of things different in terms of playability. So we'll probably have some bugs as well that we're going to chase. But I think we're getting close to it, so I'm excited. Yeah, here comes the Sea Titan Cervanix.
Weapons up. Ship repaired. Weapons upgraded.
Super weapon online.
Weapons upgraded.
The old secrets.
Ship repaired.
This weapon has been breaking players' brains a little bit. It's been super fun. Some people love it. Some people are like, ah, my brain. brain meat. I think I probably could have waited a little bit longer on that. Just got dogged by that undead dragon. And a little bit of a gap here. I'm going to work on this. It's an opportunity for monster growth. I just need to sit down and be in the right space to design the waves. I'm also thinking about, now that I have like mini bosses, that I think I'll have like a guest mini boss that will kind of thematically appear if you manage to get on screen.
Super weapon online.
Monster Trophy.
It's the demonic mechanized chopper. Nice dimension. Fire going.
Monster Trophy.
Yeah, we're gonna have another round of optimizations, both on memory and build size as well. Before we finish.
Hold on. Ship repaired.
Keep going.
Weapons upgrade. Ship repaired.
Monster Trophy.
Super weapon online.
Could have gotten the CC in there. Oh, and got another gap here. Might have been able to fix that, but it's gonna be fun. Super important for me to make sure that you never have any gaps.
Weapons upgrade.
Upgrade.
Ship repaired.
Also started to look at weapon upgrades because right now I think
Weapons upgrade.
we might be a little bit generous. There's a lot that are back to back,
Ship repaired.
but I also want people to be able to switch through weapons. But it's not as fun if you get a weapon upgrade and then you look at the weapon and then like a moment later you get another one. So
Weapons
it's
upgrade.
like our Seagull lasers. Yeah, I think thinking about it, I'm probably with pacifist mode. I'm going to switch back to where that'll reset your weapon sets.
Ship repaired.
But easy enough to do. Got my head taken off. I think we had the updated lasers from for the skull faces in the last build. Yum yum, get some.
Super weapon online.
All right, I'm working on it. On to level 2. So far, overall, so good. I got a couple notes. We'll give this a play. But you know, let me take it down real quick. Yeah, I thought I had another window around here somewhere. So many windows, so little time. Hello. All right. All right, let's see here. Change pacifist mode back to setting to weapon set 1. We'll leave this build out there so people can play test it and let me know how they feel. The thing is this weapon said this is the maximum weapon. So,
Weapons upgrade.
and granted, I got the secret, so you know that's a big part of it too. Technically, and I don't, I've done a lot of things that are really nice for the player. Like I could reset your weapons between levels.
Weapons
That feels kind of
upgrade.
shitty. I like this sense of progress, and at least with the pacifist mode, you don't have, like it's optional, right? So you don't have to get it. Adjusted the sound effects for these guys. The negative sound effects. Much better.
Ship repaired.
Monster trophy.
Trophy. Leafy particles to the trees, to the tree peaks. We've got our multiplier going.
Monster trophy.
Okay.
Weapons upgrade.
Okay, close. I think we're at a max cap right now. Oh, I missed it! Dang it! I was dodging that bullet. The negative sound effect also is kind of nice because it lets me know that they're there on the edge of the screen. We don't just infinitely spam that negative sound effect. You get about 5%.
Monster trophy.
Alright. Got a new level from the monster trophy.
Ship repaired. Ship repaired.
He hitches on a lot of these enemy decks. Oh, I lost my multiplier. Dang. Dang. Figure out how you do that.
Weapons upgrade.
Pacifist mode activated.
Yeah, it was nice changing pacifist mode activation too. It helps. I changed the functionality because we had some bugs that were crap. Dang it. Crap. I think we made it. 10 seconds left.
Ship repaired. Weapons upgrade. Weapons upgrade.
Pacifist mode complete.
Nice. Still alive. 3 points. Got our goodies. Multipliers cranking.
Weapons upgrade.
Gotta kill those nests quickly, otherwise these fairies get out of control. But you can also help them a little bit because you get extra points from the fairies. Nice little boss bar showing up at the bottom now. One of our newer changes. It was the last one too. Two vampire generals. Just slaying. If I can do this. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got the. I still need to update the projectiles, but this is our new version of the site. We got an
Weapons
animated version now too.
Ship repaired.
Change the back weapon here now.
Ship repaired.
Love when those patterns get bullet games.
Weapons upgrade.
This will be fun. Yeah, so I tweaked the range on this on the Evan shot, Evan scatter shot, shotgun shot over there. Fire guild.
Super weapon online.
Huh, interesting. It's a different weapon, so I need to. Come on. Level 2. DrBoss update. Scythe. Attack. I always spell scythe wrong, I think. That's why I think it's SCYTH. Attack with particles.
Hold.
Oh,
Weapons
no.
downgrade.
Oh no! There's that weapon reset. Change the opacity on the get down to it. Oh, it took damage.
Hold.
I gotta take a look. I think the level 2 DrBoss scythe attack. Check collision. I think the collision boxes are a little bit It happens when you change our
Weapon online.
Weapons upgrade.
Okay. 3, here we come. Can't believe I died. This game's bullshit. Level 3, Cerebus Mountain.
Weapons upgrade.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the new Robinoid death animations, the explosions. Slowly but surely, we're starting to craft a thing that we're gonna launch. Launches August, so we're pushing hard. From hell or high water, even if I have to launch with some rough spots. It's very important.
Ship
We
repair.
want to submit our game for the Steam Shmup sale.
Ship
Shmup
repair.
sale.
Ship repaired.
Full points.
Weapons upgrade.
Monster trophy.
Oh, dang it. I missed it too.
Ship
I
repair.
didn't even knew what I was doing there.
Weapons upgrade. Hold.
Dang, damn. Got that. I like in this level that it flips the script a little bit and that you're most effective if you're on top of the enemies as they come through the environment. If you sit back and let the world push you and the enemies push you, then but it's much easier. It's you'll the screens will, the enemies will start to snowball you. You know, it gets out of control, so it's much harder to get back into the situation.
Ship repaired.
I got a little spot here. Dang it. Okay, let's see what it is. Oh, what's that? Oh shit! I don't know why that is sometimes.
Hold.
Great thing to do. Should have killed those guys underneath. That would have given me the extra monster trophy. Not sure what happened there.
Super weapon online.
I feel like sometimes, depending on the types of weapons, we have vision misses.
Ship
Not gonna
repair.
mess with that.
Weapons upgrade.
Maybe a stronger weapon at the beginning of this. Yeah, that reminds me. Oh yeah, it's not a bad idea. Thanks, brain. I'll explain it in a second. Secret change to weapon plates instead of just P power-ups. Secret weapon plates side to monster trophies. I also can be evil and give you weapon plates that are lower in the weapon sets.
Weapons upgrade.
Pacifist mode activated.
Hold.
Damn it. Add that.
Ship repair.
Oh, almost got all the lookies there. That was tough.
Hold.
Oh, damn it. 7 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pacifist mode complete.
We're gonna update. Oh god, wrong button. Alright, we're gonna update the fastest mode graphic to be a tiny bit less crazy. It'll be fun, but right now the graphics fly everywhere, which is fine. You're invulnerable. Whatever, right? Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. We're starting to scope a little bit.
Weapons upgrade.
Monster trophy.
Ship repair. Ship repair. Hold. Weapons upgrade. Hold.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Yeah! That was some angsty flying right there. Scarzin, the Dark Wellspring Guardian. Like a major shotgun. Just melting bots. It's hard not to just use the tricks. But that's kind of the fun.
Weapons upgrade. Weapons
That's
upgrade.
that big tail of rich people. Oh, nice. We got the new
Weapons
oh, dang.
upgrade.
Interesting. Okay, so wait. Okay. Look, I found a little bug. La 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 la. Level 3. Clean up enemy ads on boss death. And I was thinking about something else. What was it? So we were in the middle of oh man. I had to do some fancy flying, so I was like, I got distracted. There's the weapons. Enemy spawns there. Something. I don't know. It'll come back to me. All right. Let's keep this train going. Oh, yeah. And this thing is just Reckon.
Hold.
Oh,
Weapons downgrade.
Oh, I got smacked right in my face. I thought I had it. These guys are pushers. That's acceptable.
Ship repaired. Ship repaired. Weapons upgrade.
Good weapon for this here. This is one of those areas where it gets quickly out of control if you don't have the trick. There's some memorization that I want you to discover. You know, there's got to be tricky spots in the game, right? But I didn't want to make the whole game all about a lot of deep pattern memorization. Although, as you get deeper into the monster trophies, there's definitely going to be certain order tricks where you're just prioritizing targets. Even to some degree, when you pick those monster trophies. Dang it, I'm not paying attention. Totally got out of control. Problem is just sometimes my brain is elsewhere thinking about designs and problem solving. And then all of a sudden, like, you know, the game is kicking you right in the face. It'll be great when we're not just destroying these guys right off the spawn on the edge of the screen. These guys are tough. I like that they also push you, and they, for the most part, you can use your top weapons because those are all about killing small enemies. Yum, yum, give me some. Use a bullet cancel here. A super weapon bullet cancel. Although we cancel bullets anyways, so I don't know. I think we get bonus points for that. I gotta sit down and do the math to see if that's actually the best way to go about it. Come on, Gondis, let's go. And NATO. Chip, 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 chip. Huh. Really? Interesting. Oh, 4. Secret only gave super weapon power-ups.
Weapons upgrade.
Ship.
Weapons upgrade. Weapons upgrade.
You know, actually, now that I think about this, it's funny as you know, designs change, there are tack-on effects that you don't expect, and then you wind up either throwing away stuff or redesigning it, which is just part of the process. Level 4, do we remove weapon plates in favor of spawning them from the secret? This will make it a little bit harder and dynamic, but also make that secret one.
Ship repair. Ship repair. Ship repair.
Crap. All right, here we go. Getting that health. Give me a
Ship repaired.
This is a good weapon for this. Get three beams worth of just melt. Made it. Finish off the hammer. That was pretty good. That's behind her. Ah, she's wrecking me. 2 points left. I gotta be careful. I cancel.
Hull damage.
Left. Lost my Loki's there. Ah, dang it.
Weapons downgrade. Weapons upgrade. Weapons upgrade.
If I would have been a little bit more on their spawns there with the bottom weapon, I would have been able to get the bow. Nice. Tickle the chest. Who's getting the chest tickle? You are. Tickling you. Also, as a developer, it's important to try to change your playstyles because the gamer in you is saying, so you get saying basically. The gamer in you is saying, win at all costs, exploit the game as much as possible. The designer, developer in you is like, you gotta think about how other people are playing. I had a buddy play last weekend. Super humbling. He's very, very casual. I haven't played Shmup in a very long time. Since he was a kid, so the way he approached the game, and he's more of a sim guy player and not so much of an action guy anymore.
Weapons upgrade.
So the way he approaches the game and you know what happened to him, a whole different thing than what's happening to a lot of other players that are really into Shmup. So I'm trying to find a nice balance in between.
Ship repaired. Ship repaired. Ship repaired. Weapons ship repaired. Hull damage. Ship repaired.
Getting to the end phase of that boss gets really hairy, so we did a little cleanup this time around. Cleaned up all the ads on boss death. Just fix some bugs. All right, Dark Force challenge level. We added names to the challenge levels because to maybe to differentiate them just a tiny bit. Got a whole. I hope this version's war drive is going to work for you.
Ship repaired. Ship repaired.
Come on, let's go to the challenges.
Ship repaired.
Nice.
Weapons upgrade. Weapons upgrade. Ship repaired.
Monster trophy.
Ship repaired.
Damn.
Ship repaired.
Here we go. Oh, yum, yum. I like this weapon. This weapon set's definitely... I like the change. It's interesting to start thinking about the level from
Weapons
that
upgrade.
Just reset this real quick. Yeah, nice pattern.
Weapons upgrade. Hull damage.
Might change your maximum health on this weapon.
Monster trophy.
You know, I know what I got. I need to go back and do this. All right, so CL01. Monster trophy that spawns flayed heads. Set up teleport VFX before spawn or warning. I've been struggling with that, and I'm gonna need to go back through, I think, and do that for a lot of the enemies that spawn off the monster trophies.
Ship repaired.
Pacifist mode activated.
Make it? Yeah! Extra
Weapons
shit!
upgraded.
There's a couple of power-ups. That was interesting. Just because I stopped and looked away, this has changed the way I interact with the
Ship
level.
repaired. Ship repaired.
Don't have to move a ton once you got the spots.
Pacifist mode complete.
We've got new lasers coming in. I'll put those in. I just ran out of time today. They are looking pretty fine. We learned from some of the best lasers ever made in a shoot 'em up or a run and gun, really in this case, because Metal Slug, their sprite art.
Weapons
Their
upgraded.
pixel art is amazing. So much work. So much stuff to do in a good way. The Infinity Laser, I love this thing.
Ship repaired.
Ooh.
Monster trophy.
Such a good weapon in that space.
Ship repaired.
Piercing's so good.
Super weapon online.
Holding.
Oh, the damage. Bullet cancel there.
Weapons upgraded.
Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, and sometimes it depends on if the boss is awake or not. And because I spawned this boss, the bottom health bar only shows up when the boss appears, so you don't get as much of a warning there. But that's okay. Pocket. Can't wait till I can work on like a new game plus mode where I can really go through and make much more evil bullet patterns.
Holding.
Alright, we're gonna bullet cancel this next one. Okay. We got a boatload of lives, not too worried. It's getting warm. It's summertime around this joint. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Okay. A little bit of coffee. Decent score. Didn't hit all the monster trophies, but also not a 1cc, but we'll get there.
Weapon online.
Weapons upgraded.
Oh no, I missed my local life, my extra ship.
Monster trophy.
Weapons upgraded. Ship repaired. Ship repaired. Ship repaired.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Passengers mode activated.
Yeah. That was pretty good. I didn't think about that. If I would have just grabbed pacifist mode early, I would have helped to make that super pop.
Ship repaired.
Yeah, so this is the mini boss I'm thinking about dynamically adding to the levels if you get enough screen clears.
Weapons upgrade. Weapons upgrade. Weapons upgrade.
Pacifist mode complete.
We had some playtesting this week from a brand new playtester. We got their video footage soon, but they said that the long dragons were one of their favorite parts of the dragons.
Weapons upgrade.
Monster trophy.
Ship repair. Ship repair. Ship repair.
I think I can do that better.
Weapons upgrade.
It's so hard not to just want to make this super hard. While this is a challenge level, this is not super challenging. The hole just keep getting deeper. But at some point, it's only a special kind of person, player, that really wants that pain. And I need to make sure I'm very careful
Ship repair. Ship
to.
repair.
Because I want to make something like that for sure. But I
Weapons
have
upgrade.
to be extra careful.
Ship repaired.
Yeah, definitely gave this weapon a little bit of a tune-up. It's much easier now. Still needs audio too.
Super weapon online.
Weapons upgrade.
Alright, feeling pretty good.
Monster trophy.
Let's look for a bed.
Weapons upgrade.
Roller cancel. Noticed I wasn't able to get all of those.
Weapons upgrade.
Rhythm notes. It's close.
Holding.
No, just like that.
Ship repaired.
Nah, I didn't get chest correctly.
Ship repaired. Ship repaired.
Nice.
Ship repaired. Ship repaired.
I had to wait through that. Also, that was an opportunity for like super. Yeah, it'll be fun when we do, I think, the Community Plus. big screen filling bosses like this, you don't have to worry where you're hitting. You just have to keep shooting.
Hold it.
Ah, got it. Come on. One hit. One life left.
Weapons downgraded.
Dang it, I should have went forward instead of backwards on the last rotation. Still working on his death animations. Yeah. Let's see. All right. CL2. Come on. God, I hate the freaking tap switching between a full screen app in Windows sometimes. CL2. Astral Ripper Death Animation. CL2. Something else I want to do. Oh, yeah. Actually, all challenge levels. Update end level teleporters. Portals to new challenge level names. Okay. Weeping Forest challenge level 3. So even though we're using the basically the level 2 art, I thought we'd do a little effects pass maybe. Let me know what you guys think.
Weapons up. Ship repaired. Ship repaired.
A little bit of focus there.
Monster Trophy.
It's alright, that's what the supers are for. Gives you kind of a reset. Every time I use this laser sword, it makes me think mind-handed. It's so good. Work on the audio for some point. It's all temporary. Yeah, take that.
Ship repaired. Weapons upgraded.
Super weapon online.
Thanks. Monster trophy out of that.
Monster Trophy.
Weapons upgraded.
Extra ship.
I like that it's just a pile of stuff, and you try to get your extra supers out of it. You know, what happens. Yeah, nice. Let's see if I forgot what's up with those guys. Spawn in the back.
Weapons
Super
upgraded.
weapon online.
Hold. Ship repaired. Ship repaired.
Monster Trophy.
And no.
Super weapon online.
Wow. That was pretty slick. That's probably one of the best ones I've done so far.
Weapons upgraded. Weapons upgraded.
I really like that they're carrying in the berry nests. Awesome. Crap.
Ship repair.
Pacifist mode activated.
Could have eked out a few more points there by letting pacifist mode get to the corner to the extreme. But it is what it is.
Weapons upgraded.
I'm looking forward to doing the sport passing against enemies now that we've got wait, we gotta get our sport system together.
5,
Ship repair.
3, 2, 1.
Pacifist mode complete.
Oh, that's insane.
Ship repair.
Did I die? There might be something else triggering that.
Ship repair. Weapons upgraded.
Yeah, what's up, Rogers? Did updated attack patterns for her. We did some tuning in the last pass. Yeah, I'm still thinking about doing a major pass on enemy bullets and shapes. Not super happy with I like the way pass.
Super weapon online.
We added a little bit of a buffer to the death, so you couldn't just blast this final form with a super. So that was also what I was testing there. Yeah, daddy. Oh, this is super easy with this weapon right now.
Super weapon online.
Yeah, okay. That was kind of fun. It's nice to see a lot of these smaller changes that I'm making based on playtesting really come through to the build. All right, we're on the back half of this. Well over the back half. Oh no, I missed my pacifist move. Dang it.
Weapons upgraded. Ship repair.
I like that people are having a love-hate relationship with the pacifist mode because it's dangerous
Ship repair.
and you know, high risk. Nice. What if I'm doing it this way?
Monster trophy.
Damage there. All right. Wow, we we've got the new flush walls coming. Gotta implement them. Probably won't be today since I got my buddy coming. Just get the shenanigans.
Weapons
But,
upgrade.
I should be able to get them.
Super weapon online.
Try this. Here we go.
Super weapon online.
Ow. Dang
Weapons
it.
downgrade.
I needed to manage my vulnerability a little there. I got a little greedy. I was trying to get all of this. What the heck is that? This is weird. You see this tiny little demon plant in the background. I don't know why it's so small. Probably a bug that I created. Most likely. All right. That's copy link address. CL04. Let's see. Plant bulb. Plant demon is too small. All right.
Weapons upgrade.
All right, all right, all right. I have less experience on this level with the monster creatures, so still getting adjusted to that.
Ship repaired. Hold.
Get him, that's good.
Hold.
Oh, damn.
Hold.
Twitched right at the end.
Hold.
Oh,
Weapons
smashed into the
down.
ground at the top. As I was looking at the Lost Soul planet.
Weapons upgrade.
Just took the hole. Stay ahead of those guys. Nice having to alternate the top and bottom weapons here, just get some extra ones. Kind of fun.
Ship repaired. Hold. Weapons upgrade.
Reset there. It's feeling like a super weapon spot. So I added more utility. Let's see, we have the back fan here. I'm actually using the back fan there. Nice.
Ship repaired.
That's pretty good. Always trying to make sure I have enough utility for weapon sets, so you can obviously problem solve based on what's going on.
Monster Trophy.
Weapon online.
Weapons upgrade.
And then just those are fun. I really like those bully guys. Nice, nice weird use of them. I need to work on some more creative spawning. That's that one.
Super weapon online.
Ship repaired.
Super weapon online.
We adjusted the enemy or player position here, so much easier to navigate these little areas.
Ship repaired. Ship repaired.
Yeah. Hey, this guy's right there.
Monster Trophy.
Hold.
Got it. So I created a little spot up top. You can also find your location missing spot.
Hold. Weapons upgrade.
Super weapon online.
That's nice. One first time I've seen weapons out of that area.
Hold. Hold. Ship repaired.
All right.
Super weapon online.
Yeah. A little bit of a meeting with the fairies here.
Ship repaired. Ship repaired. Hold.
Kind of leads you down to the getting it done.
Hold. Hold. Hold.
Oh,
Weapons
I just
down.
got tossed.
Holding. Hold.
I have a lot less experience on this boss anyways. It is doable. I've done it without dying, but it's tough. And that might be an argument for me needing to tone it down. We'll see. I want to give it its fair shake and see. I want to support people play against it. I also recognize that my skill gap is a little lower than obviously some
Super weapon online.
Hold. Weapons downgraded.
This is a fun pattern. Oh wait, here. Into that. Okay.
Super weapon online.
Easy peasy for him.
Hold. Weapons downgraded.
God, I'd have super in deck too. I think I can get behind the boss too. I was trying. Oh, I just get wrecked.
Weapons downgraded.
Trying to be cheap. Maybe I could push the boss further out. So basically, the boss has a bit of a dynamic pattern in that wherever you kill the boss spawns the next version, and his rotations its rotations are they pick up where the last one left off, so you can kind of nudge the boss in different directions. I like that it's dynamic. All right.
Ship repaired. Ship repaired. Weapons upgrade.
That's right. I had made some adjustments to the boss battle too.
Ship repaired.
Yeah. Ah, damn. Ah, God.
Weapons downgraded. Ship repaired.
Wow, I just did it.
Ship repaired.
Big ass projectile.
Weapons upgrade.
Oh, that's because they're not animated.
Weapons downgraded.
It's the final form of the boss. You know, fighting evil UK.
Ship repaired.
So, you should finish the level, but you can also just hang out and watch the credits if you want. You still have to fight the boss at the end. Oh, what?
Weapons downgraded.
Oh, man, focus. Sometimes you sit down and you're just not seeing it all.
Weapons upgraded. Weapons downgraded.
Believe it or not, I've already tuned this boss down a few times. But it's still a work in progress. I mean, we tuned it like 4 or 5 times. It's tough mainly because you have the you have to understand how to deal with the basically the enemy bullets and enemy spawns.
Weapons downgraded. Weapons upgraded. Weapons downgraded.
Pronounced. Alright, might be a little crazy. Nice. I did tune the
Weapons upgraded. Ship repaired.
Super weapon online.
all your base are belong to us. Wait, thanks for playing, friendo. See you next time. Thanks, DrBossKey. A wiener is you, GG. Okay, that was pretty good. I'm gonna resist tuning the final boss a little bit before I've really been able to sit down and like learn the patterns. All right, give me a D. Give me a B. Give me a K. And okay. Go. I need to go through. That was not a terrible run. I mean, I definitely got rough at the in the last couple levels, but that gives me enough to maybe go back and start setting score values for the levels, even if I just take those as a baseline and then crank them down a bit. All right. All right, let's see here. Over here. And all right, so let's see. One last thing. Let's come over here. Like this big. All right, so changes. So okay, so we improved the secret conveyance, which is super helpful, and I was very happy about that. Let's take a look here. I just want to turn on a little bit of music while I go through this. Let's see. Right. So let's see here. We had an issue where we fixed those ads when you beat Gondis, of course. Made some better reinforcements for the difficulty select. We adjusted some verbiage for the multiplayer and the chain multiplier dialogue to make this a bit more consistent. Let's see. Adjusted the tutorial spawns, dialogue spawns. So that'll be make it a little easier for people not to just blast through it by accident. Documented a task for super weapon negative sound effect when it's empty and you're trying to use it. We added the particles to the trained arms. Fixed a couple issues with Gondis wave. Hey, wait, we got stuck. I think I fixed that. Actually, I'm not sure if I fixed that. I gotta uncheck that. Basically, if I let those waves appear, they need longer splines. Yeah, take a look again at soul bit generation and the overall strength of the super weapon. I might need to tone it down just a tiny bit. But it's also supposed to be used a lot. So, for the most part, it's a managed resource. So, I don't want to go too far in the opposite direction. For the demon wall section, we added that vertical column on level 4, on challenge level 4. Made sure the fairy bosses cancel their bullets on death. That wasn't happening, so that was good to pick up. And then we added health and weapon power-ups for the evil DBK fight. Final dialogues, we adjusted some of their invulnerability time. Challenge levels, we updated the names, not all of them in all places, but that was helpful. And then let's see here. So I think we did all of those. Yeah, I think those are the main things. Let's take a look here. And those are mine, right? Oh yeah, okay. We fixed a bug where if you got to a weapon room and you came back, you would have too many weapons for the difficulty select. We adjusted some sound effects for the top weapon. Tutorial, we adjusted bottom arrows to point more at the metals and less at the text. Tutorial chain multiplier, we adjusted it to be a higher number, so it was just 1. And so it was nice to kind of infer that, hey, these multipliers go up much higher. Still need to, I'm gonna make a card out of that. These are just about filling the gaps where we have dead space, so we'll make sure we address that. Made the fixes to pacifist mode because it was possible to trigger it and not actually trigger the functionality, so disabling your weapons and all that. Adjusted secrets tutorial help text. Killed boss during created. So we had the ad Cleto for the Gondis fight. Flame sword increased the damage there. We talked about that. Player weapon, we changed the vertical weapon set to give you more utility. So, yep, talked about challenge levels. Player weapon set. We changed the weapon set to give you a much bigger fan on this weapon set itself. So that was pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. Basically, can I do that? Yeah. So we had these little noopers. So instead of just being a triple, it's now a fan in the back. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Made some adjustments to the challenge level secret countdown timer. Broncos weapons we talked about. Level select ambient audio. We fixed a bug there where we weren't getting music for the level select. And then we have some demon flesh wall integration stuff that we need to work on. We adjusted the boost skull spread attack from Evil DBK fight, so there's a little bit more gaps there now. And then we adjusted the Evil DBK super weapon color shift. I think those are really the big guns. I think in that case, goes down a little bit. So, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for following along. If you're playtesting or you want to playtest, you can always just reach out in the Discord server or DM me. I'm going to put this build up shortly. We're going to do a round of playtesting this afternoon. I'm so about, you know, the game, even more so because I'm a game developer. I've been game developers for a very long time at this point. You know, and I got started in QA, and while I appreciated day in and day out being able to understand the craft of making games, you know, I didn't realize how much impact, you know, I wound up having on games, especially when you have well thought out arguments. You don't win every battle, you know, and they're just opinions, and you know, a lot of things in life are about how you frame an argument, how you persuade people to think about it critically from a perspective, you know, and how you don't want to get defensive and entrenched in your own arguments, right? Like I had a lot of ego when I was younger. Still have some ego, but you know, and you know, it's a collaborative process, and it's really reminding me as I've been getting very humbled to have playtesting from these wonderful communities like Shmup Creator and now this the Shmup Dev subreddit. Thank you everyone that's been spending time there, and the fact that people are playing the game, giving good feedback and sharing, and that's creating this next level of dialogue and interactions, and you know, it's really cool to see the game take shape. I have my strong opinions, right? But I consider critically all the feedback, both also from what people are saying, but also, you know, in their opinions, you know, but also the video playback like footage, right? Like it's very important to be able to see how people are playing with the game and where they're getting rough spots and what they're responding to. Lots of wonderful positive, I think, feedback out there. So thank you, really, thank you. See you next time. Bye, everybody.